This is Dave Pellegrinelli from TitleSearch.com. Today answering questions about the quitclaim deed. A lot of customers have inquiries about what a quitclaim deed is and how it affects their property title, or have questions about should they use a quitclaim deed to accomplish a certain goal. First, understand the difference between a quitclaim deed and a regular property transfer deed. Most properties are transferred on a deed called a warranty deed. And a warranty deed transfers a property with the seller or grantor transferring the property with a warranty that they have ownership of the property to transfer to the other party. On a quitclaim deed, however, the seller or grantor does not necessarily have to own the property they're transferring. Now, that might seem confusing. If you don't own the property, how do you transfer it? Well, a quitclaim deed is transferring just whatever interest the grantor happens to own on the property. If they have a 10% interest, that's what gets transferred. If they own just a small claim on the property, that's what gets transferred. Here's a good way to understand it. I could sign over a quitclaim deed to you for, let's say, the Empire State Building. Now, since I don't own any of the Empire State Building, guess what that quitclaim deed would actually transfer to you? Nothing. However, I could not execute a warranty deed to you for the Empire State Building because I don't own the Empire State Building and could not warranty that I was transferring the property to you. Something else that's important to understand is the phrase is quit claim, Q-U-I-T, not quick claim deed. There are some individuals who look to use a quitclaim deed to accomplish some goal like getting a property out of their name quickly, or getting an asset out of their name quickly, or it's possible that they want to avoid being identified or being found as part of that property, and that's where the word quick comes into the misunderstanding of what the phrase is, because they're quickly trying to do something, usually something that's a little bit sneaky. As an investor, you should always look carefully at quitclaim deeds if you see them on a property that you're taking interest in. First question to ask, why was it used? There's a few common legitimate reasons to use a quitclaim deed. Sometimes there's an error in the vesting on a property, or an error in the spelling of a name, and the parties will use a quitclaim deed to clarify the ownership and transfer it to the right name. By the same token, there's a high percentage of errors on quitclaim deeds. They're usually done, or more often done, without professional assistance. It's frequently a do-it-yourself type process. Somebody finds a form at Office Depot, fills out a quitclaim deed, and signs the property over. Also beware that a quitclaim deed does not affect any liens or mortgages on the property. They're still in place. It just strips out any interest or ownership that prior owner, the grantor, had. If you see a property that you're looking at taking ownership in, whether it's a foreclosure or some other property, and the seller received the property on a quitclaim deed, you have to look very carefully. That owner may not have full ownership of the property if the grantor had no rights to transfer in the first place. I'll leave the rest of the details, for attorneys and lawyers to verify. Be sure to get a very thorough title search on any property that you're looking at, and get good legal advice from a qualified